Yeah.
Yeah, you know, recording such an auspicious time as yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to my world, honey. Like I said, there's some energies going around. There's some things going around that I'm not exactly sure I'm just processing.
Well, I do have to acknowledge that there's a lot of stuff going on that if we don't have the faculties to um, grok, if I might use that term. Uh,
Good term. Good term. Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we need to learn how to wrap ourselves around these concepts and have the concepts wrapped around us, and we need we need to assimilate.
I'm going to
We're doing it.
beg to differ with you somewhat there, Shannon.
Oh,
You,
do.
you said we don't have the faculties. We have the faculties, we just don't have them developed properly.
Look, this is a fun ride. Welcome to my world. Whew.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody has ridden this way before. And Angela, we can learn from you. Thank you so much for being, a
Oh God.
forerunner a foresurfer of these energies. Um,
I'm surfing the wave right now. I'm going to tell you what. If I didn't know any better, I think that I was drinking, or that I was stoned on weed right now. You know how you get that euphoric thing that goes on, or if you drink, you kind of get that euphoria, that lightheaded, that where your body, you're not even connected to your body. That's what I feel right now. And I have to say, I haven't drank alcohol in over 6 years, and I haven't smoked any weed since the end of December.
wow.
So
But you
I am
remember that
very
feeling.
sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is energetic high.
Nice. Or kind of nice.
It's My body's jumping right now from the root chakra. It's just jumping.
It's
Okay.
having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's jumping. Hey, I'm glad I enjoy this ride anymore because I used to fight it and I
Yeah.
used to stop this energy from going through my system. And
Hmm.
I tell you what, that's don't do that. If this happens to anyone, please do not stop the energy from going through your system. Just allow it to flow and enjoy the ride. And
Yeah.
keep a sense of humor about it, and just be okay with it and just breathe through it. Because if
The
you
breathing is important.
breathing is important. You just have to breathe through it. Sometimes I have to actually physically lay down in a bed and just allow it to pass. Just keep breathing and breathing and just allow it to pass through. And the mind, it doesn't wrap its head around it until sometimes days or weeks later, and then all of a sudden it's like a switch went off and you're like, oh, that's what that was. Cool, thanks. Okay, could you let me know when that was happening? No, it doesn't work that way, folks. They don't let you know when it's happening.
It just comes at you, and and
Yeah,
and that and it could actually have something to do with the how it lands in your body
yeah,
physically, because things have to change, and they are changing. The DNA is changing in your body, and
it
that
is.
will open and close different pathways, and it it needs to no, it is going to open pathways. It doesn't need to do anything.
Oh, it's opening pathways for sure. The
Yeah.
energy right now is coming through the bottom of my feet all the way up to my root chakra, and it's coming out here. You know,
The donut is happening. The Taurus
it
is happening.
yeah, yeah. At least my vision isn't blurred right now, so that's a good thing.
When you notice things like this going on, do not get behind the wheel of a car.
I work really hard at not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I work really hard at not doing it. That's why I'm going to need a driver and you know, someone to drive me around. I'm going to need a human traveling companion.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear that.
because there's, you know, depending on where I go in the different things that go on, there's places that I need to stop and change the energy of the planet, you know, and help process the energy of the planet and change the matrix and things like that. And the only way to do that is to be there in person sometimes. Don't get me wrong, you
Yeah.
can do it remotely, but it doesn't have the same effect as putting your feet on that soil and being there in person and doing what you need to do. So, yeah.
This is a very physical world realm. It is a very physical. And so, yes, your feet on the ground are important. They're going to change the frequencies of
Yeah.
what is there, what has been there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are being guided. Um, some of us unconsciously, and others of us quite consciously. We are being guided to be where we're needed.
At that
Um,
moment in time. And it changes
mhm.
as the
Yeah.
planet's frequency changes, where we're needed changes.
Yeah.
Actually, that made sense. I wasn't sure if that made sense or not,
Oh, isn't it
but it
fun?
did.
I, but I do want to give a nod to the work of Stephen Burns. Are you familiar with Stephen Burns?
Boy, I'm not so sure about that. There's some dragon in there.
Oh, I'm sure there's some dragon in there. He has he follows the solar weather
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah. There
how
might be some of
how
them going on today.
yes, there is.
I think
There's
there's a,
big weather going on, sunspots and coronal mass ejections and CMEs.
that's maybe what
And
I'm feeling too.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, especially since whoa, yeah, it's fun.
I'm so
All
glad
I
that
can
you've
say
gotten
is
I'm so glad you've gotten to the point where it's fun. I mean, going through what you're going through, if you were not aware, it could be really quite dramatically difficult.
it is very dramatically difficult when this yeah.
And our attitude toward what's happening is so important because
No, yeah,
the vibrations that go through us are changed by us. Our attitude matters.
it does. I used to get angry,
Oh,
and then oh yeah, I used to get so angry, and then I went through a bout where I got sad and I would cry like something was
oh,
wrong with me, and then I finally came about to where I'm like, you know what, this is frickin', I'm just gonna have fun doing this. I'm just gonna let the energy go through and I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna have fun. And it doesn't matter where I am, if I'm somewhere here, there, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it and it's gonna be fun. And it's gonna, if I gotta sit down, I gotta sit down. If I gotta walk backwards, I gotta walk back. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do it. So um yeah, yeah,
good for you.
yeah.
You
The
know,
anger
it
didn't help.
really
The
matters.
tears didn't help. It didn't
Nope,
make it any easier to deal with, but the laughter
no.
sure does. It does. And it makes it a lot easier for people to be around when I'm going through this because, and for other people to go, oh, okay, if she can laugh through it, anybody can. So
Well, yeah, because
I have
if you're kind of having fun with it, you know, we can have fun with it.
right,
Um,
right. Yeah, my body's jumping right now. It's almost jumping off yeah, see, my
so
words aren't even coming.
if I asked you, Angela, if your body is jumping because your soul is happy about what we're talking about, what would your body say?
Nope.
Nope.
It's not that.
It's
See?
not that. But that's the thing, is that I get to ask questions and get an immediate answer, and I love that. Not that I've
Yeah,
got
it's
any
quick, huh?
really, maybe quick, hey, what?
I said it's quick, isn't it? And when
Yeah.
there's so much energy like this going around, you know, sometimes I can't stop my body from giving those answers, especially, you know what I mean? But it takes a lot of work. But um, when there's so much energy like this going on, that's going on right now, it's just easier just to let it flow. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question, and does spirit actually want to talk about something specific? And if so, um, what that looked like a yes. I'm going to suggest that maybe pulling cards might be the best way of going about it. Carry on, do what you do.
Yeah, that's an I don't know, you know what I mean? But maybe a pulling card would help us determine which direction they want to talk to.
Oh, well, Angela, if they have words that they want to use you to express, I'm here to listen. And Marco, I'm sure, is not going to complain.
I
He's
don't
got
think so.
a thumbs up on that one.
They have, oh, wow, questions. You have to ask questions. Here, let me see if
I
I
have.
can.
I'm going to mute you again, Marco.
Let me see if I can move to grab some decks of cards, and maybe that'll help.
Well,
I have this
okay.
note I left here too, and for some reason I need to read it. And it's a couple of grow through love, ashes, flame, hearts, earth, fire, divine. Uh, I don't know.
Are the dragons here?
Yeah, they're here. Yeah, the dragons
Well,
are here.
that's good to know. That's good to
Yeah,
know.
and more than
The
one.
Well, the red one that I spoke to in Glastonbury, I was hoping might be with us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, well,
this is,
I haven't
and the green is here as well.
the green. We were talking about the green dragon today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading. Uh, I'm reading aloud to my community, my seniors community that I have moved in with, and the book that I was invited to read from, I took 3 books down with me, and the one that I was invited to read from was about the Green Man and the Dragon, and so
The green man and the dragon has something to do with the aliens from outer space. There is truth
so.
in that. There's a oh, there's a. Would you like me to get the words out or not? Okay, great. There's a green. There's a green race of aliens in the. Slow down, please, so I can at least get the human words out of my mouth. And they put on a cloak so they don't look green. Except some people can actually see through the cloak,
Mm-hmm.
so they can see that they're green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Would those be the reptilians, or is this a different
it's a
race?
different race. Yeah, the reptilians actually tucked their tail in, so you can't see it. They actually do this weird tucking in of their tail. I don't know exactly how they do it. They have this morphage stuff that they do. But yeah, this is a different race. different. Oh, fine. You don't want to. They don't want me to say what galaxy they're from, so that's
Okay,
me.
that's fine.
Yeah, which is
We will know them by their actions.
yeah. Yeah, they kind of fly a little bit when they walk. They kind of like. All I'm getting is this. They kind of like, you know, kind of like the pictures of the moon. When they went to the moon, and how they kind of jump like this, and then
Uh-huh.
that's all I'm getting from them is they kind of do that thingamajiggy when they walk. I don't know, like they're skipping around or something. I don't know. It's the only. That's what I'm getting.
They're less attached to the ground than we are.
Yeah, they have less gravity or something in their system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Less. Yeah, they actually have to put on a. Oh, well, I guess they have to put on a gravity suit in order to stay because they have.
Well, this is dimensions. This
Yeah,
has to
because
do with
it's
dimensions.
a different. Yeah, there you go.
I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think so too. Wow. Okay, so they're here.
Well, that's fun. Did they have any messages for us?
Whoa. They're here to help
Thank you.
us upgrade our bodies
Hmm.
because whoa, the magnetics of the planet is increasing. How to I don't know how to say that. Um, Planet Earth's magnetics is increasing, changing.
I've heard that some people feel that the pole shift is in progress.
That's in progress, but also the magnetics of the planet itself is changing. And so are the magnetics that are in our bodies as the planet changes. So, and as we go through this, there's going to be lots of beings from other dimensions coming in to help us upgrade our systems. Yeah.
Now, if I were to find a parallel that we could equate what's going on to, I know, I know that um, Gaia is changing as we are changing. Everything is changing. This is a whole morphic shift.
Yeah.
Um,
This is energy nobody's ever gone through on this planet. It's completely different.
um, have now our history is so limited, is so short, and
That's a lie. It's a lie.
our history, what
No,
we know or think, it's all a lie.
okay. Yeah.
My point
Wow.
though, Angela, yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
My what I was trying to get to, I hope I can get there, is that I wonder if other planets have gone through, planet and solar systems have gone through what Gaia is going through, Gaia and Sol. What,
Yes.
so,
Yes.
okay, so the extraterrestrials, could they be seen as midwives?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so glad I was able to actually ask that question. Um, because I do feel that there needs to be a label, an English or human term that it comforts people. Because
Yeah.
so far, extraterrestrials does not get it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it just,
comfort anybody.
I don't know. I'm comforted by it. It doesn't bother me none because I know what the
Well,
connotation means. But,
yeah, yeah,
you know, a lot of
yeah,
other people are like, what the heck is that? Extraterrestrials, like extra terrorists, that's what they get from it.
yeah,
And they're not.
not.
They're here. Just don't get me wrong. There's bad in every, there's stuff here that's not good for every, just like humans, just like, animals, just like everything. There's some that
Yeah,
isn't here for the
there's
positive.
bad with the good.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have the good if we didn't have the bad. So, but for the most
Because
part,
this is a dualistic reality that we live
and it is,
within.
yeah, and it's more than one
Uh,
dualistic reality, by the way. There's slow down. There's so many timelines that we're living in at one point in time, and
I've heard
time
that
is
there
being
is at
relative.
least, I've heard that there's at least as many timelines as there are people.
Yes, yeah, that was a huge yes.
Like we have our own timeline, each one of us.
We have more than one timeline.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've
And
always.
we are shifting timelines in every new moment.
We are. Yeah. It's like, and we're going to
With
do it
every
fast.
decision, it's with every decision we move into a different timeline.
Yeah. I jumped
Yeah.
three of them just the other day. It was nuts. I don't even know how I did it, but I was driving and I jumped three timelines the other day. So that was kind of intriguing.
So
I actually,
you
go ahead.
actually, I
I had
was
to
going to
pull over.
ask
I
about
was going to say,
Patrick.
I actually pulled over and stopped.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. I do that a lot. I'll just pull over to the side of the road. I don't care. Whatever. I don't care.
Oh, fun and games. So I do have to ask, you met somebody recently, and you were going to have a meeting, and you were going to tell me about it.
Sunday.
Oh, coming.
This coming Sunday. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
we
So
won't
I'll
talk
tell
about
you
it
about. Yeah. Because I don't know about it yet.
next Tuesday. Yeah, next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah. We'll
I look
talk about it
forward to
next
that.
Tuesday. Ooh,
Ooh.
it's a fun ride. I'm telling you what, picking up on all these different energies is a fun ride. It's a fun ride. Let me see if I can stand and open the door for Duke here.
All right. Oh, this is fun and games.
Yeah,
Um,
it's funny. And right now, I feel like I'm crouching down walking. I'm like bent over walking. So I'm gonna see if
no,
I can
that's not going to work. You can't yell at us.
hang on.
You have to come back and talk to us.
We're coming back. Hang on.
And we all wait for our animal friends who are waiting for us.
Okay, there we go. There's so much
All right.
energy going on right now that I actually couldn't even stand up all the way. I had to crouch down and get over to the door. So, yeah, that's quite intriguing.
Yeah, well, that gets you closer to Duke. It's not a bad thing.
It's just fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna leave the door open. It's fine. It's fine.
Did
I
you
get to
pick
have
up a deck of cards while you
I
were
got
up?
3 decks while I was over there. So yeah. I don't know. I actually have these 3 here. I have 2 sitting here. I have another deck over there. I have a couple more decks. I don't know how many decks of cards I have. Okay. Hi. Whoa. Rotation station.
Flotation station.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Nice. Yeah, I can see you moving,
Yeah, yeah.
floating.
Just
Yeah,
starts
I
doing its.
one of the things that has come to my mind as you pick up a deck and play, I just want to allow that memory to surface, and that was my girlfriend and I were in Hawaii, and we went to Sandy Beach, and it sounds so innocuous, and everybody was out in the surf, and they were playing on their boogie boards and having a great time, and so she and I decided to go into the water, and no more than two steps in, my feet were swept out from underneath me, and I was sucked into the water, into the waves, and it was, oh my God. And it took me about three waves in order to remember that when something like that happens, relax. And as I remembered that and relaxed, the, the sand brushed my forehead. And I thought to myself, if I had not relaxed, I would have hit that really hard. And then the ocean spat me back up onto the beach. And it was like, there's my lesson. I learned I didn't go back in there. I wished I had a boogie board because I would have gone back in, but no, that was my lesson for the day.
Oh my God! I body surfed when I went to the ocean.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's it's amazing. But I float,
you
so it's
do.
easy to body. Yeah,
Oh, well, I sink like a rock. I'm just a
I
rock.
don't. I float.
And we have Stan with us. And Stan, you will be very happy to know that we are recording this. So, and it's been a very interesting conversation because Angela is in flotation station today, um, being buffeted by the waves of frequency. And so we're invited to ask questions, and we've progressed to the point of suggesting that Angela get a deck of cards out and see if we've got some questions that we can ask. And Stan, you can always activate your mic and be a part of the conversation. And Marco is cooking, and so here we are.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, great. Um, and one of my questions for Angela, have you ever heard of electromagnetic pulses?
Yep. I'm going through them right now, Stan.
Okay. And
Energy, electromagnetic pulses.
good.
Yeah.
And because one of the things that now two organizations have been broadcasting on YouTube their horror stories about the Chinese giving the Iranians uh, devices that will cause the entire United States to go blank and have a year or two of darkness.
A lot of that is fear mongering. I'm not saying that the devices don't exist, but there's too many
Yes.
Chinese and Japanese that are in the United States that country isn't going to shut things down.
Okay. Well, that's what I was thinking. Okay, because
There's too
well,
many of
the
them
other
here. There's too many planted. They're planted here to survey our country and to check into
okay,
things and to monitor the United States. They're like undercover CIA type, but they're I don't know whatever
okay.
professional name you want to give them.
Yeah,
But
that doesn't matter, but
yeah,
that's part of the deal. The other part of this, the other answer from me has been that if they close down the economy of the United States completely, like like the fear mongers are talking about, then the markets that the Chinese could possibly have for their products and stuff, so they'll be
Poking
yeah,
themselves in the eye.
that's right.
right,
And
right. They would be poking themselves in the eye, and they're not going to shut down our markets. The stuff that they're talking about is just to see how many people they can get afraid of it. because
Yes.
well,
these people that are producing these videos are selling books.
of course they are. They're selling books and they're selling fear.
Right.
Yeah, fatal blackout, and they're selling fear. I'm not saying that a blackout might not happen, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen, next year. It's going to be a little while before a fatal blackout happens. And if a blackout does happen, there's too many of us that know how to do things the underground way.
Maybe. Yeah.
I know this. Yeah.
Well,
to where we can make things still work, and I don't know, words come out. The old-fashioned radio systems, with the all I can see. All I can see is the coils and the tubes, the old-fashioned tube TVs. That's all I'm seeing in my brain right
now. Ham radio.
Thank you, Michael. Those things. Okay, so we'll still be able to communicate with each other and things like that. And the internet itself is run underneath the sea. And there's plenty of fiber optics and all this other stuff going on that even if it shuts down for a little while, it's not going to be shut down that long. And there's too many people that know how to do direct power that we can tap right into planet Earth, and it's free energy.
Okay, good.
I mean, they're doing data centers on it right now. A couple of data centers actually got in trouble because they weren't being charged enough money, because they decided to hook up their data centers so it was free energy, so it's not costing anybody any money. And the data centers actually got in trouble for it.
Oh my gosh.
For not taking their power.
We're not using as
they're not using power, so the data
from the grid.
So they're not using the power from the grid. They weren't using the water from the grid. They weren't doing this, and they were like, "How the hell are you doing this?" And then, so they actually got in trouble. They got, and they said, "Screw you, we're going to keep doing what we're doing, or shut us down." And I don't know. They're going through some litigations and stuff right now, but I think they're going to let them keep going. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so so.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Thank you.
Yes. Have you a vision of how this stuff is happening? And you do.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and it's fear, because they control us through fear. Fear breeds entities. Fear breeds control. And if we're afraid, then we're not standing in our power, and we're not expanding our consciousness, expanding the things that are on the planet, and doing things like that. So that they want to keep people living in fear. That book that you have right there,
yes, exactly.
The authors of that book are not fun creatures, okay? They're not for the good side. They're not for the good side.
All right.
Just so you know what I mean? Yeah. It's part of. They
want you to think they are. Yeah,
they want you to think they are, and they're portraying themselves as the good guys, and they're doing all of that stuff. But my body wouldn't go into that motion if they were good guys. Yeah, and I know that. Hey, yeah, I'm actually stopping my body from going into that motion right now because it doesn't feel fun.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
my body. You remember that one, Stan? You remember that body movement? No. She did it when you had that entity attached to you.
Oh, really? I don't remember that specifically. Okay.
Yeah, because you were clouded from the entity. You didn't really have the full sight, because the entity clouds you. Okay. And it kind of stops your memory and different things if you're not careful, and it'll cloud what you're seeing.
Okay, good.
So
we got external. I for everything that I think about, I'd like to have multiple sources and multiple opinions, and I don't get very much of that here. I have to bring things up at home. I mean, I have one person here that I could talk to, morally, and he is pretty much thinking the way you are, let's avoid the fear. Let's try to do stuff. So yeah, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
So I
and
just had a
don't get me wrong. I'm not an idiot. I know that there's dark forces out there. I know there's entities out there. I know there's people out
mhm.
there that are going through stuff. I know that people are going to die. You know, the planet's purging. You know what I mean, and things like that. But when you look at it as a whole, don't live in fear about it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
Well,
energy never dies.
that's very
You know?
very constructive and very helpful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
and just so you know, the very first card that came out is the large intestine, which is fear, the moon.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. Well, I can't look at the card and see what makes any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I can't.
It looks like a large intestine with
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
the colon
Here, let
coming
me pull it
down.
back here. There you go.
A colon kind. I don't see that, but anyway, it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
here, let me just
You're
make
telling me
that.
that's what it is. It's fine. And
Yeah, yeah, you can make it. I don't know if you can.
There,
oh,
yeah,
I see. There it
no,
is. It's high. It was hiding inside the illustration. And
Yeah, yeah.
I want to thank Shannon for including Balthazar's graphics in the report that you sent back to me and him.
absolutely. Yeah, that
Whoa.
was a fun one to do.
Okay,
What
good.
was that about, Angela?
Something's trying to pull me outside.
Really? Right
Yeah,
now?
right
You
now.
got to go
Yeah,
outside?
I got a lot going on right now. There's so many energies that are surrounding me right now, Stan, and different
Uh-huh.
things that are here that yeah, my body's been
So
Okay.
going through this.
And
if
I
you
just
have
want to
to
make
go
sure that
outside,
that
would you like to
I
sign on with your phone and take us with you?
I
oh, that's adding to
I
her
guess
load
that
of
was it.
stuff.
That
Yeah,
looked
I
like
Okay.
a
guess
yes.
Let's
that
not
looks like a yes.
add to her load of stuff to do. I just want to say I hope that the Duke is feeling well, and that
Uh,
you're managing that process.
we're managing that, and he's having his moments. We went to the hot springs yesterday and just kind of hung out and talked to Matt, which is a very amazing man, a very good friend of mine. I've been friends with him for a long time, and so has Duke. And Matt gave us our permission and gave Duke his permission that when he passes, he can be buried at the hot springs. So Duke knows that now.
Good.
Yeah, and he's right here next to me. So I keep telling him every day that he needs to go. Um, and I'm asking him if he's ready to leave his body. Oh, that's what I'm
Mhm.
getting from him. So,
Okay.
um, and I'm telling him that he needs to do it. He needs to he needs to leave his body. I don't want to have to take him into the vet and do it that way. So, I'm hoping that he makes that choice to just go to sleep and leave his body. But I am letting him know that if he doesn't, that it's not going to be very much because it's too much. He can't even stand up to eat half the time. He's falling down. He's falling off the steps. He's shaking. And yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's just
Yeah, and
it's
I'm going through physical things as well, and worrying that as I my 80th birthday is next winter, and that's kind of weird, kind of piece of mindset, and I don't know how many other faculties I can lose before I lose hope in my body. I
don't
mean,
lose hope in your body. I'm going to tell you that right now, Stan, because the
okay,
body
thank
is
you.
miraculous.
Okay,
And if you worry, that creates havoc in your body and it creates more stress. So the
okay,
best thing to do is do your best not to worry.
okay.
Okay.
I will take that into account. That's very
Yeah, yeah.
important.
Do your best. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
And
my physical therapist put me through a bunch of changes today, a bunch of stuff, and so my feet are hurting, and
but that's a good thing.
yeah,
As my mom would say, that means the physical therapist is doing its job, and so is your body.
Okay.
and
Well,
and
that's
so
good.
did you,
Hmm.
especially if you're hurting. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
My mom
You
always
have
called
a
her physical therapist her physical terrorist.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's right. That makes sense.
Oh,
Okay. So you need to go, right? You shouldn't.
Did
I'm
you
a.
need to go outside? You're okay now?
I'm just gonna sit here for a moment and let whatever that is do its thing, if you don't mind.
Not at
I
I
all.
don't
don't
think
I
mind.
don't mind
I
at
don't
all.
think I want to stand up just yet.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good. Okay. While you're doing that, I will just tell Stan that I had the opportunity today to read aloud to my community. I had just the same woman as last Tuesday joined me, and my mom joined me as well. But we were well into my reading aloud, and
Okay.
we were reading a book that I picked up in Glastonbury when I was in the UK for the Science and
Mhm.
Consciousness um, uh, um, conference that Ubiquity
Yes.
University put on.
Uh-huh.
Um, and you okay, Angela?
Uh, uh, I'm good. I'm just my body's doing this, and I was
Yeah.
just petting Duke, and this is it's fun. Okay, so and in case anybody, here I'm going to say this right now for future people who are going to see this, and for the people that read this on your Patreon post, welcome to the new energy, folks. Because guess what? I'm not the only one that this is going to happen to. Just because I get to go through it because I've experienced this in the first place, guess what? The rest of humanity is going to be experiencing this too. So just hang on for the ride and don't think there's something wrong with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
to
that's
put it
Well,
good.
lightly. To
interesting.
put it,
Okay.
And honestly, we have been going through a long period of time in which we did not feel part of what was going on because we were so busy being human and going through the okay, so yeah, I'm breathing, but I'm just breathing in and out, and that's all and that's the only effect that I feel from the outside. I'm watching you, Angela.
it's fun. All I can say is my body's doing this. It's jumping. My hands are jumping. It's like I'm grasping energy and pulling it through my system right now. Okay,
Okay,
as I sit here, I guess that's the best way to explain it. It's just like you know,
pumping it.
eh, eh, yeah. It's like yeah, it is. Yeah, like your blood, like your heart, like what your heart does. It pumps your blood through your system, and the veins go through, and all this other stuff going on. Energy does that same thing.
They have proven it's not your heart pumping the blood, it's actually creating vortices that move the blood. And so, what I'm seeing, Angela, is that you are in a vortex.
Yeah,
The vortex has you.
yeah. It's got me. Yeah, the vortex has me, and it's an energetic vortex. Yeah, yeah. It started when I got off work actually. Before
Oh,
I got
good.
off work, it was about
Oh,
oh Oh, I love it
4:32.
when I love it when I stop like that and I can't do anything else. It's like I'm frozen in time. This afternoon, anyway, it was sometime after 1 o'clock. I started feeling stuff going on and the energy shifting and different things shifting. I went did different things and a lot of times before this happens, I get very tired, like I'm going to fall asleep. So if I sit down for a minute, my body actually you know does this rest thing, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't sit here and sleep in a chair at work. So then I get up and I walk backwards and I use some of my spritzes and my sages and my different stuff, and you know I'm like, okay, ooh, this is going to be a fun ride today. So I kind of knew it was coming, and then on
Uh-huh.
my way home, um Same thing. I could feel it. I was like, oh, Curzi was talking to me on the phone, and I said, Curzi, you can't ask me anything right now. Let me get home. I'm driving right now, and I need to get to the house. So, um, I was like, okay, this stuff's got to stop until I get to the house. So I kind of put blinders on, and I really meditate really hard. And I'm like, okay, all right. And then I ask my guides and my things to say, okay, stop. I put a little bubble around myself, if that makes sense, around my car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
I put a bubble so that way I can focus and get to where I'm going. And then when I stopped here at the gate, I thought, whoa, 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 my body's doing this jumping thing, and I thought, okay, I'm at the gate. You guys can go right ahead and do whatever you need to do. So I could leave the car at the gate if I needed to and walk in. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's an intriguing process. Yeah. So, whoa, yeah. See, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I'm telling you what, like I'm saying, it's an intriguing process. And I have to say, I haven't shared this with very many people. So you recording this is quite interesting because it doesn't, most people don't get to see this side of me because I usually don't, but it's time people do, so they actually know what's going on. And it's not something I can hide.
There's something that caused the four medicines thing to come out, and I shared that with Patricia, and she returned the favor by sending me the phone number for Sharon, the Sharon that comes to see us from time to time. It's in WhatsApp, but yeah. And so that four medicines guy, that was a very Sharon Marvel. There you go. And she sent me Sharon Marvel's WhatsApp number, and I don't know if I have that. I don't think I have her on my WhatsApp list yet. But
you should send her four medicines.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Because and those stories that I sent you on the WhatsApp, they're free on my Substack. I made them free so everybody can read them and everybody can listen to that music on there.
Okay, good.
Okay. And I have a four. I don't know if I put it on my SoundCloud yet or not. I don't know. I did an album the other day. I posted one the other day. I don't know if it's one of the ones. I don't know right now. But
the Substack, if it's free on the Substack, that's a very good place to put them, and it makes it
because that
shareable
has a story for it, and I didn't understand it at first. I had to read the story, and it talked about the four guys. And and that was important for me to understand the music better.
That story, the four medicines, that story in that song, both of those posts came from the shadow card reading and the fairy card reading that I did for Gaia's room.
And you didn't send it to me.
It's on the Gaia WhatsApp. That's why I started Gaia's room, the WhatsApp.
I know.
I put the links in there. So,
well, I thought
the problem, Shannon, is we have too many of these applications that we're communicating on, and it's so easy to miss stuff.
It is, yeah.
And it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marco. Thank you so much. And yes, the answer is absolutely
exactly what
yes.
Tricia was saying when she sent me this, that there's no way to keep up with all this. It's just 8 billion people, and here comes everybody.
Angela in space and me in water.
Yeah, I know. This is what what I'm saying. This is why I don't drink anymore. This is why I don't do anything, because guess what? I don't need any of those extra things. Just high on energy, folks. High on life.
Naturally energy. Yeah. This is the fun part, right?
It's the fun part, yeah.
And it's like a fair ride, except that you don't actually know what you're going to get next.
You don't.
With the giant swings, you're just going to roll around in circles, and the tilt-a-whirl, you're just going to go around bubbly ways. And the roller coaster, you're going to go all the way up. You can go
excuse me, you really don't know which way you're going to go.
Yeah. This is all of them, all rolled into one.
All rolled into one, people. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And games.
Yeah, it's fun and games. I'm going to tell you that. It's fun and games. Whoa.
All right, Angela. All right.
And this is where a cosmic orgasm comes from, okay, folks? If you want to know the truth, this is how it starts, okay? Because you have so much energy going through your body like this, and before you know it, your body says, here, watch this, watch this, watch this, and then bam, you just can't help it. And you start, you start doing the Pretty Woman thing, the lady in Pretty Woman, sitting at the table. That's what you do, and you're like, you just can't help it.
I think that was Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, maybe that one, maybe that movie. Yeah, all I can see is the woman sitting at the table and she's doing that fake orgasm. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sleepless in Seattle. Yeah. Okay. Good music. No, Marco's saying no, it wasn't. Okay, so tell me.
When Harry Met Sally.
That's it.
You're right.
Thank you.
That's much better. That makes much more sense.
Yeah.
And they're all good movies. But they don't all have that scene in it.
That's
Thank you so much, Marco.
Yeah. And it's an intriguing process. You don't even need anybody to touch it for that energy to happen. It's really, it's happened to me a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. I actually was on Mankinder one night, and I actually had to say goodbye to them because it was happening. So I couldn't control it. I said, I love you guys, but I gotta go enjoy this. See you later. Have a nice day.
Good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah. Asma said, I don't blame you. I'd go enjoy that too. So
So to change the subject, although watching you is so much fun.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
No fear. Get rid of the fear. The moon says no fear. The large intestine.
Okay. What other card have we got to play with?
Okay. Wow. Slow down. Generosity.
Generosity.
Yeah. Oh, gotta go come back here.
Oh, you got to spotlight you. Just a moment. Spotlight. Generosity. Okay. 2, 4, 6 cups.
Yeah, I think it's the this is 6 of Earth.
6 of Earth.
If I can slow my stuff down
here. she holds on and her shoulders go. So much fun.
And this is that's always fun when they start making me buzz. Great. See.
Okay.
Welcome to my world, Stan. Yeah, so much energy. I start buzzing like that. It's quite interesting.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I need that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
it's a process.
Do that anytime.
And this is adventure.
Okay, adventure.
Yeah,
Three of
it's
fire.
3 of fire.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Adventure.
yeah, adventure.
They can't have you. We're going to keep you here.
Ooh, interesting. I guess I'm going somewhere in July too. Cool. Okay.
Well, July, that's before August, isn't it? August
Yeah.
1st is the jackalope.
Yeah, that's for 2
First
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks in August. Are you going to be there the whole August?
I'm taking
I
the
mean,
whole
the
2
whole
weeks
2
off of work.
weeks?
I'm taking the whole 2 weeks off of work. Yes, ma'am. I already have it in. No. Skip. Yeah, I love it when there's so much energy coming through that my body goes into this great stuff. Yeah, I have it in the schedule to take the whole 2 weeks off. I don't know if I guess I'm going to be there for the whole 2 weeks.
I see. So it's not just 2.5 hours you
No, man.
need.
No, this is what I'm saying. I need a lot of. Yeah. Yeah. I need a lot of.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I was asking Spirit, but I still need to go to this thing because I have some fear that's coming up. So I have my own fear that I'm getting rid of. But it said yes, I need to go. So I said okay, fine. So the van's ready to go. Got a new radiator. She got her parts done. She's ready to go, and her fuel sensor started working today, so that's very happy. And so she's happy. Just got to clean her out, But yeah.
You're going to be sleeping in your van. No, apparently
nope.
not.
No. I a tent or something. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're going to be alone there? Don't know.
I have no idea, Shannon.
I know you don't know, but I figured if I asked you a question, your body might tell you.
Yeah, and that was an I don't know.
I know.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
All I know is I did buy an outdoor shower. I mean, I have an outdoor shower already, but I was at the store the other day and there was one left on the shelf, and the Spirit like pretty much shoved the damn thing into my hand, and I had to get it, so I have that.
Good.
And it holds like 6.5 gallons of water. It's a solar one.
That'll be warm. Marco.
Yeah. Would you like an I don't know story?
Yeah.
Because I was told when my wife was pregnant, she said, there are 3 answers that are acceptable from now on. There are 3. Yes, no, and I don't know. I don't want any of your long-winded, rambling whatevers. Yes, no, or I don't know are the 3 acceptable answers. A few minutes later, she asked me a question, and I'm thinking, safest answer is I don't know. So I said, I don't know. How the fuck could you say I don't know? How could you not know? It was a simple question. I don't know is unacceptable. I'm like, you just said I don't know would be an acceptable answer to any. It was, and she was like, wow, like, I'm lucky to have survived.
Oh,
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I think.
What?
Oh, I don't know. Nope. I guess I thought it was maybe calming down, but nope, it's not. Charmed. The 10 of metal. Charmed is the other card.
The 10 of metals.
Charmed. Yes.
The 10 of what?
It has a picture of the lungs and it looks like the intestine at the bottom.
Mm.
And
You're going to have to show us. Oh. 10 of metal. It's got lungs at the bottom?
Down here.
Those are lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The lungs and looks like a large intestine down there. Yeah, and just so you know what this deck is, it's
the body tarot.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah.
I just don't even take my own tarot cards when I close out anymore, so you know.
Yeah.
It's nothing like jumping in the body. Curzi, you're gonna have to wait. I can't do it at the same time.
No, he's gonna have to come in the room.
Yeah. I will tell him.
Okay.
I don't know. He's. Yeah, it's great when my body stops like that and it just like freezes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. The movements are great too. You know, I'm pretty limber, but when it stops like that and I start buzzing, it's like there's nothing that's going on in my mind. Nothing. It's like a complete blank.
It's a pause.
Yeah, it's like a complete pause. It's nothing. And then all of a sudden images will start coming in, or this will come in, or that'll come in, different sensations, you know what I mean? Different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what I'll do, Angela, rather than you sending anything to Curzi, I will send him an invitation.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be capable of it right now.
No, you're not. You're here now, and you're dealing with us. So, yeah.
So it feels like I'm, you know, it's almost like you're milking energy too. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like you're, you know, your body's sucking in and you're milking energy. You know? Yeah. Ooh, the moon too is about living in the art of the unknown, the mysteriousness of magic, of you know things like that. That's part of the moon's philosophy, and then the night creatures keep coming into my mind. The bat and the owls and the cats and you know all of the night creatures that are out. You know, transformation, things like that happening. You know, that has to do with the moon. By the way. And a lot of people are scared of the moon too. They really are. People get scared. Yeah, I don't know why people get scared. Why did I get that vision? Some people are scared of the moon. Maybe it's the way that she creates the tides on the planet. Maybe that has something to do with it.
She actually has power.
She does have
tangible power. That's maybe why.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
And yet the sun has more power, and they're not afraid of the sun. Unless,
I know.
Of course, they are.
Oh, they are. Oh, that was fun. That was a jump.
Oh.
Yeah, but the moon is
the
one
that
does the tides. The moon's the one that does the tides. Yeah, the water and the tides. Yeah. Hi, Michael.
But yeah, Michael, Angela's having such fun with all of the energies that are moving through her, and it's always nice to have you come and join us. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Angela is milking the planet for all the frequencies she can get.
Oh, the frequencies. I was having a fun time trolling the United Nations last night.
Were you?
Well, I might have said a little bit of a counterfeit U.S. government document just for amusements.
Oh, jeez, Michael. Boy, oh boy. You do things differently. Um, oh, what the heck is that?
It's a
It's a
pirate
new
hat.
hat. Oh, it's a pirate hat. I thought it was a butterfly hat. I like the black butterfly idea. But pirate hat works. Yeah.
It's about freedom, not about pillaging.
Freedom. Yes. It's a butterfly pirate.
Yeah, the
So,
trefoil. Yeah.
so I want to go back to Angela, and because she's
Yeah.
having so much fun over there, I figure we should be able to catch some of those frequencies that have her waving.
I have to share with you. Yeah, for sure. Gladly share. Actually,
So,
if you're in my presence and I touch you when these things are going on, uh, slow down. A lot of people tell me that they can actually feel the vibration coming through my body and they can feel the sensations. And so, the energy does go through kind of like if you've ever slow down. Uh, Electrical fences, the electrical fences, somebody grabs the electrical fence and the next person and the next person. Yeah.
yeah,
Same concept.
yeah, yeah.
If I touch somebody when I'm going through this, same concept.
Tasers work the same way.
Yeah. Tasers. Yeah. My daughter volunteered for that when she was in high school to get tased. I don't know. Crazy kid.
I mean, I once held down an electric fence, didn't even realize it was an electric fence. Then somebody else touched it, zap. I said, "What are you, Uncle Fester? What
Yes,
is
dear,
it?"
you are.
It's electric,
You are.
and it
You
was
are.
like, it's kind of like I didn't even notice. I just thought, oh, this is a good feeling fence.
I'm not surprised, Michael, although others might be. And
I'm
thank you
not.
so much for sharing that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I would never have equated you with Uncle Fester, but there are similarities.
Here it is.
So,
It's so much fun
Oh,
these days.
it's so much
okay,
fun.
so if the energy understands that, or I believe that, there is no time actually, spirit would know what I'm about to ask, or ask about, and so I would have to suggest, in order to honor the linearity of reality that we share, should I ask it?
Yes.
If
Okay.
only so the people who one day watch this historical recording can understand what it is also.
Yeah, exactly. If I don't actually express it, it remains a mystery. Well, the mystery is this: my whole life is a mystery. I have been guided throughout my life by Mom, the magic in ordinary moments. And one of them resulted in me speaking words that I said, I will speak for you when the time is right. I didn't know at the time who I was speaking to because there was nobody there. I think I know who it was. And the answer came to me the other night when I was in a moment of unguarded communication with spirit. Out of my mouth came the words, I am the one we are. Uh,
Yeah.
um, Angela.
That's a conundrum.
That's very good, Shannon. The we are is the plural of the I am, which is the individual. Then there's the we are, but then beyond that, there's the it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the it is yet. I'm Angela. Yes.
I am the one we are. We all are the one we are. Oh, slow down. Yeah.
We all are, but we are not aware of it. And so a voice has been inspired.
Some of us are aware of it.
Okay.
And it is. It is.
It is.
And basically, it's like if you just think of the word is, it is an absolute statement of by itself is.
Is. Yes.
And so
And is.
you have the personal, basically your own universe, the I am, the we are, the multiverse, and then the is, which is the absolute that anchors it all. Three parts of the Trinity.
I am, we are, is.
It is.
Yeah,
It.
I
Because
am, we are, it is.
There's a few more things than that in there. But, for simplicity's sakes. For simplicity's sakes, we'll just leave it at that. But you were speaking through the Akash, Shannon. Picking up on the collective of the we are. Because we're actually part of the planet as well. We are the one we are. That's a collective.
Yeah.
And you are.
Yes.
It's a collective, and you are a voice for that. So don't try to give it somebody's got to shut up. Don't try to give it an individual name. Okay? Because it's a collective. So you're speaking for a collective of energy, of beings, of like that. So you're speaking. All I keep saying, they're very animated about you're speaking for a collective.
Absolutely.
And don't allow your linear thoughts to get in the way of that, because there's going to be, now that you opened to that, you're going to have messages coming through in the most weirdest spots. You might be in an after chat, or you might be in a grocery store, and bam, a message is going to come through. By the way, so just let it out of your mouth. Because you don't want that energy getting stuck in your body. Trust me, it doesn't feel good. Just let it go. Just let it jump around and let it go. Okay. So just let it come out, because they're kind of adamant about this, that you're gonna have some messages come through in some very obscure, weird times, and you're gonna question yourself. Don't do that.
Don't question yourself. Question why.
Don't question it at all. Just say the fucking statement. Don't. Excuse my French.
You ask for clarification. You don't question it.
Yeah. Just say the statement, and then you can ask for clarification. But you want to be able to get it out, because if you don't get it out at that moment in time, a lot of that stuff gets lost in the ethers, and it doesn't come out again. That's probably why I have 14 notebooks sitting around me all the time, in different, my phone and in different things like that, because I have that stuff all the time. And I gotta go talk to a man here pretty soon. Somebody came into the gas station today, and his mom just got hit by a car, and she's got a bunch of messages she wants me to give to him, and oh man, it's an interesting process. Anyway, so that's that. So that I have that coming up too as well. And I should probably start recording these conversations, but people aren't always okay with that because it's very, very personal. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
we do what we do as best we can. And
Um,
I want to take a moment, Angela, and
Hi,
Michael,
Sarah.
to welcome Sarah Sue. How's your sound?
You tell me, how is my sound? Do I need to turn off my speaker?
No,
Better than it was.
Oh, okay, good. If it's not, I'll leave my speaker on because I hear you better, but otherwise I can turn it off. I just wanted to say hi, and it was so exciting when I first came on. It looked like Angela was making a tune in her head to whatever was being said.
Angela is dancing to the frequencies today.
Yes, I see. And I don't know JollyDragonRoger, but hello, Jolly Dragon
Hello.
Roger.
That's my hacker handle.
Do I call you the whole thing?
They
Jolly
just
I
call
always,
it
yeah,
Michael.
I hack bureaucracies, but for metaphysical intent.
Oh, I have lots of names. I get it.
What if I could share something with you ladies and fine sir? I'm happy to see you again. Um, which I just got a shipment of my latest book in the mail.
Oh, do tell. Congratulations once again.
This one, I put my pedigree certificate right on the cover, just like plain and simple. But
Angela,
really, what it
just
is,
dying of laughter. Why are you dying of laughter, Angela?
Because that's what his book does to me.
this is the
The
Alchemical Wedding
Alchemical Wedding
See?
between lodges.
and of course,
Of the lodge between lodges. Okay.
and there's it right there. Unified treatise on practical alchemy, which became science, and spiritual alchemy, which became magic. And it's just like instead of a copyright, I put a royal writ on there.
A royal writ.
How do we get a copy of this? This is great. How do we get a copy of it?
I will send. I'll get a link once basically it's live. The easiest way is to type in the ISBN, but then of course I put the Imperial Migas seals of Neo Sicily, which is on my desk right now. But the so basically what this is, and is and it's, yeah, you put a unified social credit code. I just manufactured one in the correct Chinese syntax, and there you go. But the basically what I'm doing is I'm claiming a pre-Westphalian precedence so that we can act as a scenic bypass and just claim divine right of kings and bypass the state system entirely. It's for and so by license of because a king can acknowledge another sovereign, so I made it into a licensing agreement. But let me find the right index here. So it starts off with the one book, which is something I wrote years ago, and then the book of Totem, and all these different line items. But then it goes into like interesting. Talk about technology after the Totem one, which is one of my favorites. That was a 2015 piece I wrote before the AI became my assistant and secretary. But then then I go into in part 3, I talk about how science and spirituality were schismed. They were divorced from each other. And then this thing to somebody who's a hardcore initiate of a lot of those secret orders, they would find this rather offensive. Because the deliberate divorce, they try to act like spirit separate from matter. And no, they're two parts of the same thing. But and the lodge between lodges is just saying, hey, this is universal knowledge. But then I talk about spiritual technologies. I even talk about my audio genomics in here. and
Good.
how and DNA and some geekiness. But the point is like it had a lot of stuff in here, and even like the index is, how do I say it, long.
It's amazing since it's such a thin book that it has that many things going on.
So you were talking about the I am, right?
Sarah Sue, I'm going to mute you again. Sorry.
2017, Shannon, what you were talking about earlier, right here.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. It's an essay. I said, in the beginning, I was pure of one essence. I was void and also infinite potential energy. I was one infinite potential, and I yearned to my absolute purity, to be and experience my potential in the completeness of my infinite void, for my yearning was the truest love. Out of my love, I became animated and alive. This love, which is life itself, surpassed my limits, and I found myself within and without. I found that I am reflected within I am. Within the confines of who I am, I found what I am. As I stared within my being, I found the reflection of I am, one staring at one reflection. I stared at myself. At once, I was irrevocably linked to my reflection in my mirror of self. Of the two reflected essences, and notice how punctuation is very if you can see it, I put the apostrophe after the S. Very stickler for punctuation in this text. Because I'm using the group possessive. I became reflected essences. One became I, the other am. Out of I became the sphere of identity. Out of am became the sphere of being. Out of I am became my sphere of mind. Together, I am who and what I am, and I am mind. I am formed of thus my expression of mind. My mind is expressed as the sphere. I am composed of three reflections as one. That's just the first paragraph.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Michael. And what that does for me is it brings us back to when Stan first joined us, when he expressed pleasure or gratitude in including the drawings that Balthazar did in his piece that he downloaded from the Akash. Talking about the flower of life, the manifestation of the flower of life. And I'm sure that you and Balthazar would hit it off something amazing. Yes, Angela is giving that a big thumbs up, or fingers up, thumbs, yes, thumbs, yeah. So Stan, we need to facilitate that.
It's super short. I'll get you the I'll put the ISBN number into the chat. It's still in the process of being distributed everywhere. But basically, the ISBN number is how you would search it and get the exact edition. 979.
So you want to come back on, Sarah Sue? I'm sorry about the speaker not working right.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here.
There, I just put it into the chat. So if you copy that ISBN, then search it. It should come up on the bookstores once the distribution process clears.
Yeah. It came up as a math thing. Didn't come up as an ISBN. Maybe if I put in ISBN before it. Nope. Not anything up there yet. Oh, Angela. Your mic is on now.
Oh, sorry.
No.
It's working on it.
It's working on it. Okay. All things with time,
Lots of
right?
things are working on it today. There's all kinds of things that are working on it today. Yeah. Energy jumping through your system is quite intriguing. Let me tell you what.
Yeah. So if you've got any questions, Sarah Sue, that could be answered, you should actually ask her now.
Yeah, you probably should.
What, do I have a question?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Any questions? Yes, you do.
I don't have a question. Oh, we're asking questions of Angela and we're getting answers? Oh, well, yeah, then I probably do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Because I had a wonderful day today with chat and getting together the letters that I need to send to the influencers who are Bruce Lipton, Peter Sage, Greg Braden, and Dr. Joe about the project here. And what came out of it was my vision, and that I need to sell my vision. And chat is just wonderful. I mean, it went places I just never would have gone because I was stuck. I was absolutely stuck. And it just pulls it all together. And I would love to hear your feedback on that one, Angela.
You have to ask a direct question.
What?
A direct
question.
A direct question.
Yeah, like a direct question.
Do you feel that I'm on the right path going this direction with approaching these people to be part of this project here in Belize?
Hey, it's a possibility. Yes, it's a possibility. Yeah, it's not a yes or a no. It's a possibility. Right.
That's good enough for me.
You know, it's yeah.
So
some of wow. And selling the idea is good. You also need to slow down, guys. All I see is this community of people coming together. You need to have this. You do not only have to sell the idea, you have to tell them why.
So my question in that, Angela, is would association with Our Heart Gardens help?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because the vision is creating community. That was my vision when I was 20, gathered people together, and then got my real estate license at 21 so that we could find property to create community.
That you've been doing this all your life.
Yes. I've been home for it.
It's the same vision that I have about buying up properties all over this country and creating communities and healing centers and where everyone's welcome to come. You know what I mean?
It's similar to my idea of having a network of mega men.
It might be right here.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I mean, but a lot of them, you know, you got to get the right people. You know, buying the property now and doing it is actually a really good idea because property is going cheaper right now. And there's less controls from the government right now. So you can actually get more things done across this country and other countries right now. And so you can find these pieces of property that are a lot less expensive where the energy is amazing right now. Okay, where there's really, really good energy and you can get this stuff built for next to nothing. You know what I mean? I know some of the builders that know how to do the Adobe and different things like that. So, you know, and they'll come do it. You know what I mean? If you have the right investors to invest in the things and you just stick it into a trust fund. Oh.
Angela, I had like a similar idea for like people to be able to travel between properties, like nomadic status.
Yeah.
Like a network.
Yeah. It's kind of like what they're doing down in Belize with the tokens. You know, where they're starting that thing in Belize, or not Belize, where Jim Garrison went, Shannon, wherever he went, and they're doing it.
Okay,
Columbia. They're doing it. they're doing the tokenization, where you get the tokens. Okay, same concept.
Bhutan.
Thank you. And yeah, the same concept as that. A lot of people have that same vision, and that's the wave of the future. So you know what I mean. That's something that maybe you could sell, as part of the concept, Sarah.
Well, that was I'm going to see to visit Sasha Stone this week or next week, because he's doing 3 communities, and I just want exactly that, a liaison. I don't want.
Hold on, Sarah Sue. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, you don't like.
This is not the first time I've had this reaction. Angela, can you talk to us about that?
Yeah.
Whoa. He has some very, very dark forces that he's working with right now that are in control of him. So it's your choice if you want to work with him or not.
No, I don't want to work with him. I just thought
it's your choice even if you want to use him as a liaison.
Okay, I'll take that.
You know what I mean? He has some very,
very
dark forces working with him that are in control of him. He doesn't have control of himself right now. He's doing
right back.
Okay, because they have control of him, because he owes them, to put it lightly.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so you can make your own decisions on that.
I like that. No, it resonates. I feel it. I get it, and I trust you.
I
trust you.
Thanks, because it's nothing against him. I think honestly, in the beginning, he had a very, very good heart and very good things that were going on. But that's what happens when you join different things and you get wrapped up in different things. And then before you know it, guess what? You don't have control of yourself anymore, and you have to listen to what they say and do what they say. And if they call you up.
Is he aware of it, do you think? Do you think he's aware of that?
He's aware of it. When you sign the contract and join the group, you're aware of it.
Did he think he was going to get away with it?
Of course he thought he could get away with it. Most people do think they can get away with it. Yeah. Or he thought that he wasn't going to come, they weren't going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
they
happen
weren't
to
going
me.
to come claim it. Yeah, you're not going to come after me. I'm a little guy over here. I'm this over here. I'm that, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, and I'm not saying that everyone is that way that's in that group. But there's a lot of them in that group that are that way. And you know what I mean? We'll talk about that privately, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good idea to
disgruntled people that are backing out.
Yes, there is. Yes, there's a lot of them that are backing out. Yes. I've noticed that, and yeah, and it's been getting worse.
What's interesting with that, worse. Angela, is that those people that are backing out are going to be looking for something. Yeah.
The people that are backing out, we need to scoop them up.
I've always said I would not steal them from him, but if they want out, I may have a better place. I've always felt that. Now my question to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and ask.
My question to you is his concept of sovereignty. What do you feel about that?
Ooh, doesn't look good.
Good.
Okay, that's what I feel about that.
That was not positive, Sarah.
That was not positive. Yeah, that was not positive. There's some usually when my body does that, that tells me that there's some entities that have the back end that are controlling what he's writing and what he's saying. So he's not in control of everything, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not the nice ones. They're not here in unconditional love. They're not here for love. They're here to control fear, and do some other things. I think there's some other people with some much better options about sovereignty. and the way they're doing their philosophies.
Who?
It is much better.
Who?
Have all I can think is Frances Amore right now. She's writing a book about it right now.
Okay.
And she's one of my Facebook friends. Okay, so you can find her that way.
Amore,
Frances is her first name.
Francis.
Amore.
Amour.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I figured you could find it faster than I could in my head here.
And Amor.
Amour.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, she's her Marsha Ann. I know Marsha Ann. She's out of Nevada County. And there's some other people that do sovereignty stuff. And just remind me, and I might be able to find some stuff for you because I have some stuff, but it will take me a minute to send that to you. But
you guys are Facebook friends, aren't you?
Yeah, and
yeah.
She used to be the governor of California.
She used to be the governor. Oh.
No, not Marsha Ann, but there's another lady.
Somebody else.
Her name right now, but she used to be the governor of California, and she's sovereign as well. And she's gone through all of that process.
Or was she running for governor?
No, she used to be the governor. Yeah, she was.
I don't even know the female governor of California.
Yeah, she was for a little bit, or maybe she. I don't know. Anyway, she's governor. Yeah. I can't think of her name right now, but I will.
Well, I know someone that is who is sovereign, and she was running for city council. She was also running for state attorney general because she's a lawyer, and she and her, I don't know if they're still boyfriend and girlfriend. He was very big into the sovereignty movement. I was married to somebody who was very big back in the 80s, and also Johnny Liberty. Do you remember Johnny Liberty?
Well, that's an interesting energy. That's not a bad energy. I can feel that one.
He and I put the Chi money system onto the Portland market way back when, and then he was doing this network marketing with some other guys teaching sovereignty, and he ended up getting put in jail for doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people have. A lot of people have. That's not the name, Shannon, by the way, that I was thinking of. But
no, there is no other. No, that's the highest ranking right now, and there have never been any women.
Okay. Well, maybe she was. I don't know, maybe she ran for governor and didn't make it or something.
Well, the one that ran for governor was on Humanity Rising, and she's in touch with Michael Mankinder, if you recall. She's the one that does Save Our Skies.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She ran for governor.
She ran for governor. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't make it, and I can tell you
she didn't make it yet.
I can tell you her name.
She was something. She had something to do with the county too, though. That she made it something like that or something. She actually had an office in something.
She also did city council or ran for city council.
I don't know. She had an office in something.
Anyway. Actually, she was on the city council for a while, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew she had an office in there somewhere, something. Yeah, but her too. And Marsha Ann works with her, and they have a whole group that they do a thing that I don't know. You can probably find it that way.
And Lynette Seenham or something.
Renette Seenham.
Renette Seenham. That's a game show, you guys.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, her. Yeah.
Renette Seenham.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Her last name always reminds me of Seaman, so that's how I remember it.
Yeehaw.
All right, and here I can put Renette Seenham on HR day number 453.
There you go.
Thank you, Stan, for keeping track of all these things so that I have them at my fingertips. It's just so much fun.
It's a much
And here's another question, direct question for you, Angela. Othernetworks.org. Will it become a node in the network that supports the future of humanity? That looks like a yes. Well, that's good because we're working on it. And I need to work more on it, it seems.
Yeah, you don't have to oh, wow. That was a lot of information I just downloaded in there right now. Just need to get it out to more people. Just need to get the information out to more people. It is all it is, because it's already a node, if that makes sense. It's already
yes, it is.
And node. It needs there. So
I went to the Global Regeneration Collab this morning. I was a part of a conversation that talked about the I can't even remember, but it was it felt important at the time, and I will be able to remember it right after we get off the call. I know.
Go ahead.
But the Global Regeneration Collab, I think, is very positive and prolific, and a good source of like-minded people, and perhaps could lead to having help with other networks. How does that feel, Angela? You do?
Yeah, it has the potential to do that for sure, definitely. And another thing with other networks is you should start pitching that to colleges.
Yeah. Mom loves the idea of me going to TRU, Thompson Rivers University, and talking to them about other networks.
Yeah. Sarah,
and
could
our
you
heart
mute?
gardens.
I think that's
do it.
Thank you.
It's okay. We muted you. The echo is you.
Yeah. It's one thing to deal with the energy. It's another thing to deal with the echo. Which is fine. It's okay. But I think you need to all I'm getting is universities and colleges. You need to make a post and put other networks in there and send it out to all the universities and colleges.
Okay.
And whether they use it or not, the information is out there, because there's so much information in there that universities and colleges are always looking for another thing for their students.
And it's free.
And it's free. And also send it to the libraries, because if they don't know it exists, how are they going to access
do anything?
It? Right.
And we've been stuck behind, well, it's so hard to find the information in it. It doesn't have to be. With these young people, they are skookum kids. And they'll be able to figure
They'll figure it out in a second. I thought it was, when I hopped into other networks, it's a second to go in there and find stuff. It's really not that difficult.
Thank you, Angela. That's good feedback.
I mean, it's really, and the young kids are going to be able to find it. Like, trust me, and the information will come to them because they're open to that. Okay.
Yeah.
So send it out to the universities and the libraries, and get other networks somewhere else
out there.
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Except for the dogs barking in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It was my air conditioning. It was my air conditioning.
I didn't know. Yeah.
I turned. So my thought still is also with the colleges, that maybe with a couple of them, to make some kind of contract for them to give college credit for the students to work on it and to organize it. I know that they would do that, You know,
I know they
was
would
doing
too.
that when I was in college. I was getting college credit for teaching counseling and for being a volunteer counselor on an 8-hour shift, and I was getting college credit for that. You can do all sorts of things and get college credit.
You
These
can't.
semantic, sorry,
Go ahead.
it's the semantic relational databases that Wikimedia, Wikipedia, Wikidelphia, that Stan created, other networks, which is based on the same structure. These relational databases that are based on semantics, basically on words and sentences, it's really powerful, and it works with how we think. And so I think that the kids are going to be really impressed with how easily it's learned. And that is totally due thanks to Stan. And thank you so much for all of your work, Stan, and what you've created. And all I get is your grass. But I like your grass.
Well, I have to stand up.
He's
I sat down.
Stands in the weeds.
Good job.
Yeah,
Stan.
and if I stand up, then I can be centered again.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Well,
happens if I turn on centering?
Homework.
Auto frame my video. Okay. This is this trick that
so if you
allows
sit
you
down,
to go here and it'll, what is it going to do?
no, it's not going to.
It's not doing it.
No.
It's okay.
Auto frame my video. Video effects and sound. Auto frame my video. And it's not working because it's supposed to move me back to the center.
Don't worry about it, Stan. It's all good.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. This has been so much fun, Angela. I'm and I look forward.
Fun, ain't it? Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to next week when we do it again. And I did get a response from Nadalee.
Oh,
Nadalee Hill. Yeah, she wants to come on June 30th. Yes. So I want to create an event on Facebook and share that on LinkedIn, and we might actually have a few more people. And it'll go along with this as because you'll be there.
I'll be there.
It'll
be
the
quite
conversation between you and her, this is going to be so much fun.
Maybe I won't be jumping energy and pulling energy out of either set. Maybe I can just have a conversation. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fun anyway. I don't care. It's fun. It's a good time either way. It don't matter.
I'm really looking forward to it. And we've got 4 minutes left.
I was going to say I can't read right now out of the guidebook with the cards or anything like that. So when stuff calms down and I can actually sit down and I'll do a story in an image and I'll stick it in the WhatsApp.
Gaia's Zoom room WhatsApp.
I'll stick it in there and I'll do it for free so that way people can access it. Anybody can access it. So. I'll do a
excellent.
And
I will make the Gaia Zoom room all free as well for this session and for the 30th. This is the fun part. You know, we've danced to other people's tunes for long enough. We're going to play it our way now.
Yeah, I guess that's a yes. We're just going to play it our way for right now. Yeah, we're just going to jump up and down and say yes. Okay, no problem.
So I wanted to ask you, Angela, do you want to come to the meeting tomorrow night? Because I could, you don't have to, but if you want to.
No, that was a yes.
That was a yes, yeah. Yeah, just send me the thing. And I don't know what time right now. I don't know. My shift got changed tomorrow, so I don't know what time I work till, but I can just, and like I told you before, Sarah, if you actually text me on my phone number, it doesn't
I caught that today.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I don't always check my messenger. I don't always check WhatsApp. I don't always do that stuff because I
Yeah,
get overloaded.
I never check
I go
WhatsApp.
through stuff like this, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, and then it might come through a couple days later. So, but if you send me a text message, a regular text message, that seems to come through to jar my, you know what I mean? So I remember.
Okay. And for me, okay, so
Excellent.
your medium is that. My medium is call me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't always answer my phone. You know what I mean? You
Right.
can call me.
But I can. And if
You
I
know,
can't, I let you know.
yeah, I can't always
Okay.
answer my phone. So,
But then
but
I
I
hear it,
usually,
and I know you're calling, right? Otherwise, I don't know to look sometimes. So anyway, that's my
yeah,
medium.
yeah. So
Okay.
you can call me too, but
I do want to take a moment here now in this moment to thank Angela and all her foundation for lifting you off your roots and being a part of Gaia's
right.
Zoom room. I want to thank Stan for coming and being such an amazing man, such a creator, such a connector, and thank you so, so much. I want to say thank you to Marco because without Marco, we would not know each other. And I dearly love you, man. And hearts to you too. They don't work. They don't work. I'm sorry. Um, and uh, Jolly Dragon Roger, my favorite Michael. Thank you so much for being a part of this and for announcing your book, your amazing new book. And I look forward to seeing. Oh, Angela, it's so much fun to watch you. Sarah
Oh,
Sue, thanks for coming.
it is.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, that's something else.
it is exactly 8 o'clock. Marco, you're going to send me this recording. I know you will. I love you all. I'm going to go though. Thank you. Bye for
Bye.
now.
Angela, if you're still here for 1 second,
Yeah,
I do have one. Are you here for 1